Welcome to Ivy Greens, Miss Sullivan.
Captain Keller, how would you do?
A pleasure to see you at last. I hope you highly agree with the journey. You look very young. I mean, too young to teach anyone as difficult as my Helen.
I mean to try and teach Helen. They can't put you in jail for trying.
May I ask how old you are?
Well, I'm not in my teens, you know. I'm 20.
I'm 20, Miss Sullivan. And your qualifications?
Don't lose heart just because I'm not to my last legs. Why, the advantage is that money couldn't buy for you. One is to be young. Why, I got enough energy to do anything. Another is I've been blind.
Blind?
I've had 9 operations on my eyes.
Great improvement. Now I've got 2 of them to look after. You call those advantages? One blind child teaching another blind child. A house full of grown-ups can't cope with that child. How can an inexperienced, half-blind Yankee schoolgirl manage her?
I mean to try. The Miracle Worker by William Gibson. The unforgettable, true story of Helen Keller, a girl who was blind, deaf, and mute, and the woman whose perseverance set her free. At just 6 months old, I spoke Wawa for water. Mother said I was such a bright child. Then my life fell silent, and all turned dark. Beyond was light, music, sweet companionship, but I could not enter. The most important day I remember, and all my life, is the day teacher came to me. It was March 3rd, 1887. I was 6 years old. Hello, Helen. We've got something for you. Doll, D-O-L-L. D-O-L. Oh. It's not a game, it's an alphabet. An alphabet from a duck. Spinning fat Helen, let your fingers learn the letters. D-O-L-L. Yes.
Miss Sullivan.
Oh, Captain Keller. Oh.
What will you teach her first?
First, last, and in between. Language. Language is to the mind, while the night is to the eye.
Language. And when will she learn?
Right now, it's just a bigger game to her. Maybe after 1,000,001 words. Water. W-A-T-E-R. It has a name. W-A-T-E-R. Good. Here. Dole. D-O-L-L. D-O-L-L. Imitate now, understand later. Into the first lesson. Oh! Why, you little wretch! No one's ever taught any manners all. Helen! Helen! Let me out! Why, that's little.
Miss Sullivan, please. You see, Helen is accustomed to helping herself from our plates to anything she wants.
Yes, but I'm not accustomed to it.
Let's go this time, Miss Sullivan. Her table manners are the best she's got. I'll get you another plate. Biddy, bring Miss Sullivan another plate.
I have a plate, thank you. I intend to keep it.
Miss Sullivan, one plate or another is hardly a matter to struggle with a deprived child about. You don't know the child well enough yet. Should I keep on?
I don't order a tantrum well enough when I see one, and a badly spoiled child. Nobody here has attempted to control her. Oh, but I should insist on reasonable obedience from the start.
Miss Sullivan, have some pity on her for being what she is. Now,
Pity! Betty's tyrant! The whole house turns on her wings. Is there anything she wants she doesn't get? Oh, it's less trouble to feel sorry for her than to teach her anything better, isn't it?
I fancy we have done anything yet, Miss Sullivan.
Oh, she pinched me! Oh.
Isn't even possible to teach a deaf child half of what an ordinary child learns. That's better.
Well, no. But I'll begin this minute if you leave the room, Captain Keller.
Leave the room?
I can't unteach her 6 years of pity if you can't stand up to one tantrum. Now you're gonna learn some table manners. What happened? She ate from her own plate. She ate with a spoon herself, and she folded her napkin.
Folded her napkin. My Helen folded her napkin.
Her arms are rack, but her napkin's folded. Captain Killer, I don't think Helen's worst handicap is deafness or blindness. I it's your pity. Oh, you're so sorry for her. It's useless for me to teach her language or anything else. Here, I want complete charge of her.
You already have that.
Day and night, she has to be dependent on me for everything. The food she eats, the clothes she wears, the air she breathes. It's the only way the one who lets her have it should be her teacher. I'll have to live with her somewhere else.
What?
Till she learns to depend on me. It's the one way I can get in touch with Helen.
What are your intentions, Professor? To abandon your charge to
An asylum? I grew up in such an asylum. I used to play with the rats because I didn't have toys. I used to play in the dead house where they would keep the bodies so they could dig the graves.
2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks. Then that child goes back to us. She'll be removed if you get that child to tell me.
2 weeks. What a miracle. The more I think, the more I am convinced that obedience is the gateway through which knowledge enters the mind of a child. Oh! Ink! I-N-K, ink! Yes, you keep out to the ink. Here, play with your doll. Oh no! Bad girl! Good girl. Very good girl. These dots are handiwork. I can't talking with her so much. There's only one way out for you, and it's language. To learn that your fingers can talk and say anything you can name. Words can be your eyes. And one more time, I'll never leave.
With few signs to express myself, I struggled to exhaustion. My need to communicate became urgent. Little did I know that the means were at my very fingertips.
Helen, plate. P-L-A-T-E, plate. Yes. Helen, napkin in. Oh! P-K-I-N, napkin. Yes. Helen. Oh! Book. B-O-O-K, book. Helen. Key. K-E-Y, key. Helen, come here. Water. W-A-T-E-R. It has a name. Words rose to my lips. Go back into my heart. Then I understood. Water! Understand! Yes! Oh, yes, I'm here! Oh, hope! Yes! Oh, Helen! Yes! He's... Oh, teacher! Yes! Oh. Released from my cell of silence and darkness, hope came with a smile, whispering, "There's joy." Through the perseverance of my teacher, the world of language